This one industry will be extinct within 10 years, and you're not going to believe what it is. That's this week on Think Tank Tuesday. Hi, I'm Paul Potratz, and welcome to this week's Think Tank Tuesday. So I said this one industry is going to be extinct in 10 years. I want you to kind of think about that for a minute. Any idea what industry I'm talking about? And I'm talking about an industry that's near and dear to my heart. I'm talking about, well, I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about in a minute, what industry I'm talking about. But I've got a lot of friends that are in advertising and marketing, that they own ad agencies. And we've had this discussion now. I mean, we're going on 3 years that we're talking about this industry that we honestly feel is going to be extinct in 10 years. And we're seeing that this industry that I'm talking about, that the individuals that are going to school and graduating college, getting prepared, all excited to get involved in this industry, they're having a hard time finding jobs. And they're going to continue to have a hard time finding jobs because the jobs are getting fewer and fewer in this specific industry. But let's talk about, why is that? Why are so many individuals wanting to get involved in this industry? Well, think about what's happening today. I mean, we're very visual. There's all kinds of apps, all kinds of, social media sites that are popping up. For example, like Snapchat, which Snapchat has surpassed Twitter by far. And I think the last stat was it's like 60% of 18 to 35-year-olds are on Snapchat. And Snapchat just recently, they're rolling out what's called spectacles. Remember Google Glasses, where they tried to roll out? They were really expensive and they just kind of crashed. Well, Snapchat is doing the same thing, except the price point is like $149. So you can kind of think about what's happening with social media and all these apps that's being built. It's making a lot of individuals go, wow, there's an opportunity. I've got to get into it. I've got to get involved. So what am I talking about? It's going to be extinct. Advertising agencies. I'm telling you, advertising agencies are going to be extinct in 10 years. And you're probably saying, really, Paul, you're saying that? You own an advertising agency. I was like, yeah, I do own an advertising agency. And I'm really excited. I'm really thrilled that ad agencies, and I honestly believe it from the bottom of my heart, advertising agencies are going to be extinct in 10 years. And you're saying, well, that means you're going to be out of a job. No. I'm not going to be out of a job. There's going to be a lot of ad agencies. And in fact, if you're watching this and you have an ad agency, you should probably forward this video to them. But ad agencies, why are they going to be extinct, and why am I saying that? Well, that's because I'm seeing more and more opportunities for our agency. And this is not a sales pitch. Don't take this as a sales pitch. This is a video where I want you to start thinking. I want you to think differently as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a marketer. Yeah, I'm giving you some inside tips, basically. But what I'm saying is ad agencies have not changed their thought process or the way they're doing business since the 1950s. They're still thinking the same way. I get so many times that I'm talking to a business owner, an entrepreneur, and they're going, oh my gosh, I got to get rid of my ad agency. We want to grow our sales. We want to grow our business. We want more market share. And all my ad agency can say is, oh, you got to spend more money. You got to spend more money if you want more leads. You got to spend more money if you want to grow your business. And guys, that's not true. We're in a society now that we talk about user-generated content. Right now, I'm doing user-generated content. I've been doing this for years. And where I'm doing this weekly video podcast, think about it. I want you to kind of roll the clock back. When was the first time that you seen Think Tank Tuesday? And was there anybody else in the market? Was there any other videos that you were watching at that time? And I've had people say, well, you started doing Think Tank and you're giving away all these free tips. And I was like wondering, what's the catch? But think about it. Roll the clock back. Who else started creating videos around the same time I did? And are they still doing it? Did they have that consistency? Did they keep on doing it? Did they keep on creating user-generated content? And with Think Tank Tuesday, where I've been doing this for years now, it's given me the opportunity, it's given me the, really the luxury to travel all over the world to speak to groups and to train. And it's also given me the opportunity to get some of the best clients that any company could ever have. But again, this topic is about ad agencies are going to be extinct in 10 years. And that's because ad agencies think the only way to grow your business is by spending money, that you got to buy more radio, you got to buy more TV, you got to buy more pay-per-click, you got to buy. I mean, granted, you still have to spend money in advertising. I mean, let me be crystal clear about that. You have to do that because you got to cut through the clutter. But we're in a time now that user-generated content has never been easier than before. I hope that just made sense, but if that was a tongue twister, just skip it. But anyway, so what I'm saying is with the spectacles, it's coming out with Snapchat. What they're wanting to do is have individuals create content and other individuals are going to watch it and consume that content. Instagram, pictures, but so many times entrepreneurs and business owners, they think the call to action is a price point, and it's not. I mean, granted, a price point can create additional sales, can spike a month for sales events, but that's not how your entire strategy should build. You should not be completely solely resting on sales events. So I'm going to break right here, and I'm going to play a really cool video. I want you to watch this video, pay attention to the video, and there's going to be a little call to action in the video with a URL. I want you to check it out. And then we're going to come back. And when we come back, I'm going to tell you some steps that you can take as a business owner or a marketer to grow your business without spending more money. And if you're an ad agency, you should probably rewind this a couple times and listen to what I'm saying, because we've been doing it now for a number of years and our clients are having tremendous success. And it's not all about spending more money. See you in a minute. Are you someone that has the dream to start your own company but don't know where to start? Or maybe you're running a part-time business and you want to make it a full-time career. Or you have a company established already, but you just can't figure out how to grow it. Then the growth mindset's for you. Let me tell you how the growth mindset started. Years ago, I had the dream and I had the passion to start my own company, but I was scared to do it. I didn't know where to start. I didn't have the financing. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have what I really felt that was required to start my company. So what did I do? I kept on procrastinating. I kept on working for others, and oftentimes in the evening, I would just sit there and dream about starting a company. Finally, I made the leap. I started my company. And I tried everything to learn more about the company. How could I start an ad agency? I went to different groups and organizations, and I just wasn't finding the help I was looking for. I went to the retired professionals or the retired entrepreneurs, and they gave me some great insight, but they weren't able to answer the questions I needed. They weren't able to help me with social media marketing. They weren't able to help me with branding and advertising and what's the right website. They weren't really able to help me with leadership and the leadership style that I needed to be in a creative organization. I tried to join the non-professional groups and the professional groups, and oftentimes the business owners there, they didn't want to share the ideas. They felt like I would be competition to them. If you're sitting there nodding your head saying, yeah, I'm having those same struggles, then membership with the Growth Mindset Association is for you. The association is a group of entrepreneurs in different stages of their business and different industries. And we're sharing ideas. We're sharing strategies. So every week we give you what we call a bundle. And a bundle is a step-by-step guide. In other words, it's written out. It's telling you exactly how to accomplish something. And it's also tied with a video. And then we pick, based on demand, the different bundles, which ones are the most popular, and we do a live web broadcast where you can join and ask your questions live and get them answered on the spot. We record all this information and it's stored within the membership site. So when you're a member, you have access to all of these bundles, and every week we're developing a new bundle. And every month we're doing a new webinar talking about topics that are very important, that are critical to your business. Again, whether you're starting a business, already in business, or want to make your business a full-time career, the Growth Mindset Association membership is going to help you accomplish those dreams. You don't have to make the same mistakes that I made when I was starting my business or growing my business. You can apply for membership with the Growth Mindset Association, and you'll be opened up to all of the content and the resources that you need to grow your business or start your business. Again, membership with the Growth Mindset is going to allow you to work with entrepreneurs that are in different stages of their business in different industries. So sign up and let's grow your business together. Welcome back. I hope you really paid attention to the Growth Mindset Association, because the topic I'm talking about today was really the driving force behind the Growth Mindset Association. So check that out. Now let's get to some tips and some steps, some things that you can do to start growing your business, growing your sales without having to spend a lot of money. What am I talking about again? User-generated content. Because ad agencies that keep on saying spend, 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 and they're not bringing new ideas and new strategies by leveraging the technology that's available today, I'm telling you, they're going to be extinct within 10 years. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about YouTube. I mean, yeah, you've all heard YouTube, and this frustrates me to no end with YouTube that I've had clients in the past that some company with a cool little sales package and a smooth talking salesperson goes, oh, let me create all these videos. We're going to create hundreds of videos every week, and we're just going to spam YouTube. They don't say spam YouTube, but we're just going to put all of these videos on YouTube, and people are going to see all these videos, and it's going to drive traffic to your website. And they're just generic videos. No. If it's too easy, it's not going to work. I'm telling you, yeah, it's going to take work, what I'm talking about, but YouTube is a great tool. I don't know if any of you guys have seen, and he's not really around anymore, but what about this six-pack abs guy? Kurt, did you ever see the six-pack abs guy? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. So the six-pack abs guy, I came across one of his videos, and he's talking about, hey, I got six-pack, and I don't, guys, you can see that. But anyway, I got a six-pack, and you can have one too. And he did all of these videos talking about how you can get a six-pack. He didn't give you the actual how to do it, because he was trying to sell you his workout program. But he talked about how you could have six-pack abs regardless of your body chemistry and all that, and he was going to give you the secrets to six-pack abs. Well, that individual, he blew his business up to now he's like six-pack to get, I think it's six-pack abs when you're 50, six-pack abs in your 40s. But anyway, he used YouTube. But the trick to YouTube is to create a lot of content. You guys have, I'm sure a lot of you have seen, and if you haven't, Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone is just, he's bombarding. He's creating all of this user-generated content, so more and more people are coming engaged with him. It's the same thing, talking about YouTube and creating a lot of content. It's the same thing as running a TV campaign, a cable campaign. When was the last time the cable rep came into your office and said, oh, here's a cable advertising program. It's $1 a holler. We're going to run 500 commercials for $500. And you're like, wow, really? Sign me up. But that was the type of opportunity. You could write a check, you didn't have to do any work, and it was done. So you've got to find a way in your company how you can start creating user content. Well, you've got an iPhone, you've got a Droid in your pocket. Why not start creating user-generated content? But here's the tip. Here's the trick to user-generated content. You've got to create content that's a resource to the individual watching it. If you're doing content that's worthless and you're like, oh, sales pitch, sales pitch, sales pitch, people are not going to engage it, and you're not going to be memorable. So you've got to create content that's valuable to the viewer. The average individual that's using YouTube effectively is creating, on average, I'm using the word average a lot, but I'm just trying to give you averages, of course. So the average is 34 videos. They're creating 34 videos or more per month. Time of the video, we argue about this all the time. A lot of people, oh, short video. No, it's not a short video. This is not a short video, and you shouldn't create a short video. And the reason I'm not creating a short video is because I'm sharing a lot of information. I'm giving you a lot of knowledge bombs right now, and I can't do it in 2 minutes. And if you're like me, when I scan across, and if I see a video, it's 30 seconds, 1 minute, and 2 minutes, I'm not going to watch it because it's not going to be worthwhile. But if a video's longer, like this one is, at any time, you can tune out and say, okay, I'm going to come back and watch it later. YouTube realized that, and they have the little tab on there that says, watch video later. So long videos are better as long as the content is good, helpful, and resourceful. So YouTube, user-generated content. And what about Facebook Live? Facebook Live, In other words, Facebook has seen the opportunity to give you the tools to be able to create content, and then other people are going to watch the video. So start using Facebook Live. Again, user-generated content, but don't try to be cheap about it. Don't go and say, oh, I'm going to create the one video and now I'm going to spam, Instagram and Facebook and YouTube with the same video. Mix it up a little bit and do videos. Video is a great resource. So there's Facebook Live, Snapchat. It's the millennial program. Kurt, do you use Snapchat?
Yes.
So Kurt uses Snapchat. Kurt, how old are you now?
30.
Boy, you're getting old, buddy. So anyway, Kurt's 30. He uses Snapchat. Are you on it every day?
Every other day.
Every other day?
Yeah.
Okay. So Snapchat is one app that I struggle with, honestly. I really struggle with it. I don't have a whole lot of fun. But now Instagram rolled out. What is Instagram's tool called? Do you know? Aha! So Instagram is trying to compete with Snapchat, and I prefer Instagram. Maybe it's just my age. I don't know. So anyway, user-generated content. I'm going to end the video here, guys, but I'm telling you, get started with YouTube and get started with Facebook Live. Create content that's a resource to the individual that's watching it. And you're probably thinking, well, how do I do that? Well, here's a simple tip for you. Ready? Think about the questions that your prospective clients are asking you or your existing clients are asking you, and create video content answering those questions, not having to do with price. See you next week.